Gert. I can't believe that we made it to this age, dear. But anyway, all I wish you is the very, very best. And I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. And I just hope, enjoy, be well. And I love you very much. You sure have left footprints on my heart. I know you for so long. And I could never forget you. You're so kind. All right, dear. I see the cigarette in the picture. I'm glad you're not smoking anymore. Love you. Happy birthday.
Hi, Gert. From the halls of SHM to the gym where you led our school to many basketball victories, to the corridors of St. Joseph's in Tarrytown, and to our unexpected reunion on Long Island. You and I seem to have a connection of heart and spirit that just can't be broken. I raise my glass to you, dear friend. You are kind, loving, generous, gracious, fun-loving, as well as artistic and an accomplished wordsmith. I hope you have a wonderful birthday, many, many more, and to our continued friendship, happy birthday.
Hi, my favorite little story of Gert is I'd already been out to Montauk a time or two, and Conrad decided to come, of course, to ride his bike out there, and pulled into Gert's driveway, got out of the car, knocked on the door and walked right in, and Conrad's like, "What are you doing? Why?" You know, Gert has always had an open door, and that's what I love most about her. She just allows everybody and anybody into her home, but also into her life. So, happy birthday, Aunt Gert. Happy 80th.
My favorite memory is everyone out on the rock when there were tons of family all around, and I remember everyone was posing for a family picture out, and we had assumed, or at least I had assumed, that we wouldn't be included because we weren't biological family, and I remember Gert making sure that we were all in the picture, whether we were related or not. Everyone was her family and felt so included, and she's always just made us feel as if we were part of the family. So happy birthday, Gert.
My favorite memory is always being able to hold little Emily on my lap while having long conversations with you, having deep conversations, having really cool conversations. Happy birthday.
So again, happy birthday from the Myers.
We love you.
Love you.
Hi, Gert. Happy 80th birthday. You know, we were asked to do this, and we were originally going to do it for your 100th birthday celebration, but we figured you probably wouldn't remember any of the events people are going to be discussing in their little video shorts. So we decided to do it this year for your 80th birthday. We're going to be talking about a few things, our favorite memories of you, and what is the favorite thing about you, what we feel about you. Well, it isn't hard to do when we think about you and the person you are. But let's go back to the beginning. There were 3 events in 1938 that really stand out. The first one that really stands out is that Nescafe started their Folger brand of instant coffee. And we know that is one of your favorite brands of instant coffee. The second event is when your spirit came down to earth. So we want to commemorate your life with us by summing up how you have influenced us over the years. First, some of our favorite memories. I can remember when we were very young, after Mom had passed away, Grandma, Annie G, would load us up in the train in New York, and we'd ride the train up to Tarrytown to see you. I remember playing in the fields of Tarrytown. I remember you making the ice cream sundaes for us with the vanilla syrup and the cherry syrup, and just having fun running around in the fields. also have a lot of fond memories of you sharing time with us out in Montauk over the years, and also in 547 as we were growing up. You're always a cheerful spirit, and I can think of the time when we were driving back from Montauk in your car on the Long Island Expressway, and we wanted to stop for an ice cream at a Howard Johnson's, and it was near, where was that insane asylum? Plymouth or whatever it was, but we missed the exit where Howard Johnson's was, and just as we missed that exit, a car had come speeding up the exit ramp in the wrong direction, chased by 2 police cars. And if we hadn't have missed that exit, who knows what may have happened. But we can laugh about things like that now. We can laugh about all the foolish things that we've done in the past. And, going back to those first days after Mom had passed, you have always been a major part in our lives. And I can't think of one particular memory that really stands out the most. But the first memories, as I said, were riding that train up to Tarrytown and discovering that the railroads are not always paved with good intentions, but they're also paved with poop, because we discovered that when you flush the toilets on those trains, they emptied out onto the tracks. Who would have known? The other thing we wanted to talk about was the favorite thing about you. I'd have to say the favorite thing about you is your sense of humor and your unselfishness. You've always been giving of yourself, your love, your time to the entire family. You've always been there for the entire family, and I can't imagine any time that you weren't, whether it was taking care of us when we were young, babysitting for me and Barb when we were just infants and toddlers, and of course Mark, but then taking care of us after your sister passed away. You've always been there for us, and you've been there for Barb when she was going through her tough time. You've been there for so many others, always giving, never asking for anything in return. So I think that is my favorite thing about you. And over the years, as I previously mentioned in a email to you, you are the matriarch of the family now, and you are the glue that has been holding us all together. And I'd like to thank you for that, and hope you enjoy your 80th birthday. Oh, one other thing. There was a third point that really stood out in 1938. And it was in 1938 that Bob Hope came out with his song, Thanks for the Memories. So thank you, Aunt Gert, for all the pleasant memories. Love, Bob.
Hi, Gert. There are so many fond memories that I have of you. This is just one of the first experiences I remember, and it was when we were living up in Newport, Rhode Island, and you had planned to come up for the weekend to visit us, and the day before your planned visit, Hurricane Gloria hit the northeast coast. So the power had all gone out in Newport, and it had hit Montauk, so we figured you'd be busy cleaning up Montauk, so we figured you wouldn't be coming up. So the next day we headed out in the morning to find some batteries and food so we could survive the next few days. And when we returned, there your car sat in our driveway. Well, we couldn't find you, looked around, and you weren't anywhere to be found, and finally we found you at our neighbor's house having a delicious Filipino lunch that she had prepared for you. She had found you on the roof of our carport and trying to break into our house because you needed to go to the bathroom. This is just another one of the stories of your life that we have enjoyed spending with you. Thank you so much for welcoming me into your crazy, wonderful family. Hope you have a wonderful 80th birthday. Love you much.
Well, what can I say about my beloved aunt that others haven't said already? And I shouldn't say beloved aunt because she associates that with the character Pop Beloved, made famous by Bob and Ray. And we both love Bob and Ray. I could tell so many stories about Gert. I could tell stories about driving in a white Cadillac with her and her friend Duffy at the Memorial Day parade in Sag Harbor. I could talk about her taking us out to Lutece and my spotting the actor Kevin Kline and his wife Phoebe Cates. And upon telling her, I had to tell her that he was an actor and a Shakespearean actor. She went over and started to recite the "Once More Unto the Breach" speech to him. But that is Gert. Those of you who know me and my Jeopardy experience know that Gert once made me mail a marriage proposal to Jeopardy champ Frank Spangenberg. Gert just adds a little glamour and joy to all of our lives. She is the appreciator. But I think the greatest joy I get from Gert is just those quiet moments with her where something silly will happen and the two of us will just be convulsed with laughter. And Gertie, I love you. You make the world a better place.
Hi Gertie, just want to wish you a happy 80th birthday and thank you for making my 4 years at SHM so memorable. God bless you and keep you in his care.
Hi Anchor, happy birthday. This is Amy and Jacob and Ethan and Tacoma, and we just wanted to say that we love you and happy birthday. And some of our favorite memories with you are when you came out to Colorado and you hung out with us and you read to Jacob, Anchor. And we went to the car dealership and you were talking to them. Another favorite memory is doing Meals on Wheels with you at Christmas, and you were just so kind to all of these people that can't move and have meals, and you just make me want to be a better person and more kind to others. You are so positive and see the best in others. You are really the hands and feet of Jesus, and your love for him radiates, and I'm just so blessed to know you. And we love you, and happy birthday, Anchor.
One of my favorite things about Aunt Gert is how encouraging and loving she is. Aunt Gert, I know you always joke about being a neglectful godmother, but you are not. I've never felt anything short of love from you, and you've always shown your support even from a distance. Specifically these last few years, I've been on some adventures that have taken me really far from family and friends, and it can get lonely at times, but you're always sending me notes with words of wisdom and encouragement, and I just can't tell you how much that means to me. Just knowing that you're on my side and in my corner and really proud of the decisions I've made. It just means so much. One of my favorite memories with you would have to be a trip I took out to Montauk about 10 years ago. I brought my good friend Andy out to the beach, and after the first night, I remember waking up. It was really early the next morning, and there was just classical music blaring throughout the entire house. And I was a bit confused about what was going on until I looked out on the porch and just saw the two of you sitting in the sun, having a coffee and cigarettes, just playing some classical music and sharing stories and getting to know one another. And it was really special to see you embrace a good friend of mine just so quickly and so openly. And that's just how you've always been. You've always just been a spirit that's very welcoming and non-judgmental, and, you know, somebody who is just so warm to be around. And to this day, Andy talks about that trip and how much he loved meeting you. So today I hope you're feeling just a little bit of the love that you've put out in the world. You really deserve it and so much more, and I hope you have an amazing birthday. I'm so excited to be here celebrating with you, and yeah, have a happy birthday. I love you.
Gert Murphy, you, dear lady, are one really special person. Your devotion to family, friends, indeed all of mankind, is such an enviable quality. From my first visit there, it has always been great to look forward to a sojourn out to Montauk for a short weekend, a long weekend, or even a vacation getaway. Being among family and friends, helping with your projects around the house, or just being able to loaf, soak up some sun, read a book, go for a hike on the beach, have made a quick trip out to your house well worth looking forward to. Your hospitality, your patience, and willingness to put up with this crazy gang have always been so appreciated. So, on this day of celebration of Gert Murphy, our best wishes are flowing to you, along with our hopes and prayers that our get-togethers will keep coming for many, many, many more years. We love you.
Cheese!
Cheese! Hi, Gert.
Hi, Daddy.
This is Cash, and it's me, Christopher, and Keen, and we love you.
Cash!
Ah!
Cash!
And my favorite thing about Gert is, hey, how she always encourages me to be creative and do my best every time I see her. Every time. Like clockwork. Thank you. We love you, Gert.
I love you, Gert.
Happy birthday, Gert. You haven't seen me for 20 years, not since Eric and I moved to Los Angeles. But your niece, my friend Carolyn, has shared stories often that feature you. I love the one about Kevin Kline, your conversation with him at Lutece, and your very creative note to Jeopardy champion Frank Spangenberg. Those are great stories. So now, on the occasion of your 80th birthday, I am very proud to contribute to the Gert Murphy Story Archive. Mine is set in LA. You weren't here, but you were summoned wholeheartedly in spirit by your childhood pal, George Carlin. He was here promoting his book, Napalm and Silly Putty, and he shared vivid, deeply felt stories with the audience of his roustabout, rough and tumble childhood. Then afterward, at the book signing, it was announced, "Do not ask Mr. Carlin for more than a signature on the book." So I screwed up my courage, and when it came my turn, I asked him to personalize the book to Gertrude Murphy. Until that moment, the line had been scooting along, but a hush fell. Carlin froze. His pen hovered above the book. The fingers on his free hand splayed. Then he stood up and leaned across the table and said, "Gertie Murphy? You know Gertie Murphy? You bet I'll sign a book for Gert Murphy." He signed. And then he told more stories of his childhood about you and him. The fun you had, the trouble he got into, and then inevitably having to wait outside your mother's office at school. "Ah, Mrs. Murphy," he said, "she always had a soft spot for a guy in trouble." People laughed. Clearly, Gert, he thought a lot of you. You meant a lot to him. Even though I've met you just twice, I've always had the sense that you're a person with a great heart, that you have a great big reservoir of compassion for your friends, your family, and your fellow man. Happy birthday, Gert. Here's to many more storied years.
There are so many memories and stories that we share, and they have enriched my life because of wonderful you. And that's the truth for hundreds of other people you, dear Gert, have touched. You have a wealth of people family, friends, students, strangers, the needy and otherwise, all who love you. But it is I who is the most blessed, because you're my aunt, my godmother, my role model, my friend and cohort. You and I have been through so many good, bad, and ugly moments together, and have been uplifted by the other, and sustained by that wacky sense of humor we inherited through our bloodlines. I am thankful we have been there together. We are celebrating your 80 years. Yes, how unbelievable is that? We were able to reach just the tip of the iceberg of the people who value you and wanted to be included in celebrating Gert Murphy. All have reflected on what you meant and mean to each of us, and it is boundless. You have taught the world to sing. Gert, you are loved greatly, yesterday, today, and tomorrow by legions. You have touched and meant so much to so many. Let yourself be hugged in realizing and accepting the fact that you are valued and loved, and always remembered so richly, and not loved any more than you are by me. I love you.
Happy birthday, Gert.
Yay! I feel so privileged, Gert, to have met you at this point in our lives. Bridge brought us together, but our friendship is so much more than bridge now. And I'm just so thrilled to be part of your life and to know you. And Brian sends you his love and wishes you a happy birthday, as do I. And we look forward to seeing you many, many more times in the future. Okay, love, Dorothy and Brian.
Just a few words to describe you.
A is for amazing.
U is for unique.
N is for nice.
T is for terrific.
G is for grand.
E is for enthusiastic.
R is for robust.
T is for talented.
And Gert, we love you so much. These are just a couple of words that really describe who you are. You're so special to us. We just want to wish you a happy birthday. We love you.
Happy birthday, Gert.
Happy birthday.
Well, happiest 80th birthday, Gert. The Melanophies just wanted to send out a quick shout out to you on this milestone and to thank you for the warmth, kindness, generosity, and love that you've shown us over the years. You truly have been a great friend, and we think of you as family. We wish you the happiest of birthdays and for many more to come. With all our love, the Melanophies.
Hi, Gert. This is your old pal, Deli, from SHM, of course. Gert, I want to wish you a wonderful 80th birthday. I'm so happy for you that you're doing so well. I wanted to tell you that I always admired your athletic ability. You were a great basketball player. I cheered for you, but of course I was a cheerleader too, but still, you were always very special to me in so many ways. I also loved your artwork, especially the one when we were learning a little bit about the facts of life. You were supposed to draw a certain picture on the blackboard, and it was just one girl, I think it was Tony Fahey, said she thought it looked like a butterfly, but we all laughed, had a lot of fun. And Gert, you also wrote great songs, lyrics to songs that we sang in our sing. Gert, it was great meeting your mother, great going to your apartment. I liked being near Columbia University, and it just was like a different world for me. Of course, the person with the most school spirit, well, that's the way you are in your whole life. Very spirited, and you also encouraged me so much in so many ways, but I think you've done that for a lot of people, Gert. Your 30 years of teaching with a new program for literature. And Gert, I love you so much. I don't know what I want to tell you. I came to SHM with Gene Sansone, Ellen Roars, and Mary Ann Cregan. They were my best friends. We went there together. But then, Gert, you became my best friend in SHM. So I'm thrilled. My daughter-in-law, Kristen, now is taking this video of me, and I'm just so thrilled that I can just be with you in spirit on your birthday. And I love you so much, and I can't wait to the next time I get to see you, Gert. Happy birthday.
Hi Anchor, this is your happy birthday video. The first question is, what do you like about Anchor? Do you remember who Anchor is? Yeah? Okay, so what is your favorite thing about Anchor?
The letters at home, spiral walls.
Oh, down in Key West, yeah.
And out in Montana.
Nice. What's your favorite thing about Anchor?
My favorite thing about Aunt Gert is how sweet you are to everyone and how kind you are and open-minded and just a great person to be around no matter what day you're having. It's just always a lovely day with you.
My favorite thing with Anchor is no matter how bad or how awkward or might be weird things that people are, Anchor always looks for the positive. She's always happy and always smiles. What's your favorite memory of Anchor?
Like you're still making memories with her, huh?
I would say my favorite memory is driving the 6 hours down from Miami to Key West with her. We had a nice long talk about our history and what we've done in our past and everything, and what we've done to make it to who we are today.
Oh, there's so many with you, Aunt Gert. Good ones, but I guess my favorites are when at night everyone has gotten a little bit fun and we're all dancing to music. I remember when we were younger, it was in the living room and I can't remember the artist's name, but everyone was dancing and having fun and just was a good time. And that's what
Oh, okay. Well, Anchor, we all just want to say happy birthday and we love you so much.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Love you.
Love you. Hi, it's Justine Diamond. I want to wish you a very happy 80th birthday. I can't believe it. I'm very happy for you and I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
Happy birthday, Gert. I love you. My favorite thing about you is how welcoming and warm you are to everybody and you draw everybody into your circle. And my favorite memories of being with you are when I was first dating Nate and he was working out in Montauk and we would spend time together when I'd be out to visit him and it would just be you and me and you'd share your writing with me and your poetry and tell me about your life stories and I would tell you about mine. And that same thing happened when Nate and I were planning our wedding and you so graciously allowed us to be in your backyard and help us, and I got to spend a lot of time with you and I loved it, and we would end up crying or I'd end up crying and then you'd hug me, and it was just always good times and always so warm and comforting, and I love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aunt Gert. I've been having some trouble with this tribute video because you've been such a grandiose presence in my life and such a source of love and inspiration for me that's been hard to encapsulate. And I'm sure with all these videos you've been getting, you've been hearing so many accolades about how wonderful you are and generous and supportive and giving. And I just want to give you a piece of how you've touched me in my life. Because I've had the privilege of having you so close to me for so many years. You are someone who has opened up her home to bring in me and my brothers and my mom when we needed you the most. You let us into your home in Montauk week after week to relax, to enjoy the family, and to enjoy that legacy we have. And you showed me what it's like to be a good neighbor by bringing me sometimes, me reluctantly, to help with errands or Meals on Wheels or just to check in on people and say hi. You introduced us to the deli. You gave us jobs that helped lay the foundations for relationships we have today. And for me, when I was out of college and had nowhere else to go, you gave me a home again, and you helped land me the jobs that started me on my adult life and helped introduce me to my wife. You bring in those high and more often than not low. You give them a place to rest, you give them leftovers to eat, you give them someone to laugh with and to converse with or cry with, and you give people a chance to brighten their day. I could go on, but unfortunately we're limited to about 200 seconds, and so even if I had 200 years, it wouldn't be enough to adequately convey what you mean to me and how great of a person you are. So I just want to say that for me, you are what is best in humanity. You are a true saint, and you are my hero and the model for who I want to be in life. And I just want to say that I love you with all my heart, and I'm so blessed to call you my aunt. So the happiest of birthdays. I love you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Gert. Happy 80th. It's hard to believe that you are 80. I mean, I still remember you as Grandma used to call you Little Gert. And I still think of the Aunt Gert that used to tear down walls out of Montauk and put them back up, and think about putting additions on the second floor. I mean, that's what I think of you. I think of you in those years of all that work you used to do around the house. But I have so many fond, favorite memories of yours, and I think one of my favorite things about you is your generosity, how you're very giving. You help the students out of Montauk, they can teach the same language, and for delivering Meals on Wheels and going out and doing that with you. Believe it or not, that's something that I truly enjoy doing with you. You know, it's nice to have that one-on-one time on you. And you have such a great sense of humor and the stories you tell. And it's just you're a fun person to hang out with, you know, and you really are. You know, it's like I don't even feel like you as an aunt. You know, you're more like a friend, I think. And I think everybody thinks of you that way. You know, you're just a very loving, generous person. And I think one of my favorite memories of you are the times out in Montauk when you go all get into your dynasty. You take us somewhere on the Montauk, whether it be looking at old homes or going over to Chris Cook for a barbecue, you know, fishing. You know, we always had such good memories with you, and I'm very glad. I feel very fortunate to have had that with you. So I can't go on forever, but I just want to say, I really love you. I love you a lot, and I look forward to many, many more years with you. Love you, Tina.
Happy birthday. This is your 80th birthday, and it's my first selfie ever. That's right. Well, anyway, I hope you and your company have a great day, and I hope you get to enjoy that song I sent for you. And I'm sorry I couldn't make the party, but traveling's been rough for me since my surgery, so I'm sorry. But I love you, and I hope you have a great day.
So as I sit here on Father's Day, reflecting on the life of Aunt Gert Murphy, and my favorite vacation shirt that I got from Aunt Gert, which is clearly a Montauk gift. I got this for Christmas one year, and I absolutely love it. There are three quick vignettes I would like to give about Aunt Gert that I have seared into my memory. As many of you know, myself and my three younger brothers, the four of us, moved out from Kansas after our parents divorced. And Aunt Gert, even though she was on the verge of retirement from teaching, she took us in wholeheartedly. And I can't even imagine being a 55-year-old woman taking in four young boys, teenage boys nonetheless, into her house. So anyway, there's three, I hope, quick memories I like to get into. The first is the first time I went to McDonald's with Aunt Gert. My mom sent me on a trip to McDonald's with Aunt Gert, and we pulled in and ordered in the drive-thru. And Aunt Gert then proceeded to pull away from the drive-thru and went and parked instead of moving on to the pickup window. And as a 16-year-old young boy, I was mortified. And as she got out of the car and walked over to the open window at the drive-thru to pick up the food, as it was her first experience going through a drive-thru at McDonald's, and I'm sure she's had many since, having been with young teenage boys. The second is her selfless stepping in for people. I had many times where I needed support, and Aunt Gert would write letters unbeknownst to me on my behalf, one of which was to Florida Tech, which helped secure a scholarship for me. And the third and the last is I received a call in March of 1994, and I picked it up and I said hello, and the gentleman on the other end said, "This is Greg Sheridan at Main Street Deli. We know you're Aunt Gert," and she said one of the young men living in her house now may be looking for a job. And of course I took it, and thus began a decade-long run as deli men of the McKinney Boys in northern Westchester County. So those are just a few things. Love you, Aunt Gert. Happy 80th birthday.
Birthday, Aunt Gert. We appreciate all the love and support you've given us, and we love coming out to Montauk to see you.
Happy birthday, Aunt Gert. Thanks for always having us over at your house in Montauk. It's always been one of my favorite places to go over the summer. So yeah, I love you a lot, and I hope you have a wonderful birthday.
Happy 80th birthday, Aunt Gert. As Lucas and Megan said, we look forward to going out to Montauk and spending time with you. We love when there's a big crowd out there, but we especially like when it's just us and yourself, and we get to spend a lot of quality time together, just like a few weekends ago where we were able to spend a rainy Sunday afternoon looking through old pictures and listening to stories about your childhood and family. And so it means a lot to us. And so we really enjoy those moments. To another 20, 30 years of birthdays. Happy birthday. Yeah!
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gert. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, Gert. Wishing you a very happy one. Sending lots of love from the Larkins and Peekskill.
Gert, I miss seeing you. Haven't seen you in a long, long time, but I'm never out in your area. But if you're ever up in our area, we're still here.
Soon
We
enough.
are.
I'll bring you some fish, hopefully. Love you. Happy birthday.
Love you,
Happy
dear.
birthday. Bye-bye.
Okay, happy birthday, Aunt Gert. Hi, how are you? Thank you so much for all the years of your loving and sharing and your generosity. You mean so much to me, and thank you for help raising my daughters, Peggy and Katie. I remember many a day you lying in the hammock singing songs to my girls. You taught them well. You taught them about family values, respect, and how to be good women. But have a great day. Happy birthday. I love you so very much. And thank you for everything you've done. You're a great lady and a great aunt. I'm very lucky.
Hi, Aunt Gert. Happy 80th birthday. You are definitely one of the coolest women I've ever met. I respect you tremendously for your education values and being progressive. And the first time I met you, I'll never forget you were reading the New York Times and why we should vote for Hillary Clinton. Love it. And thank you for being so good to Luna and to Kayla. And I'm really blessed to have met you and to have you in my life. I wish you health, happiness, and laughter. Happy 80th birthday.
And let your mother say something.
Hello, Aunt Gert. I've been celebrating Father's Day with my beautiful girls. I just want to say that I love you more than words could ever say. I am so very blessed as well to have you in my life, and to have been, for you to have been such a great part of my daughter's lives. And I'm terrible at this, but you mean more to me than you will ever know. And I love you, and I wish you all the best on your 80th birthday. You are truly something.
Love you, Aunt Gert. Happy 80th birthday, Gert.
Happy 80th birthday. I still remember when Kim and I were kids and we'd be at Montauk and we'd be playing Trump with you, great Aunt Margaret, great Aunt Gert, some other people, my dad, and how I would sort your cards for you in the order, clubs, diamonds, etc. And you were probably thinking, why is this bratty kid, putting all these things together for me? I can do it myself. But you would smile and say, okay.
Oh, that's sweet. My memories are more recent, and
I always feel that you've opened your home to everyone, and family and friends are so important to you, and you just have such a kind and generous nature, and I think you're just an absolutely wonderful person. So I hope you have a beautiful birthday.
And I do appreciate whether me as an adult with Denise or when I brought some friends over as an adult or all of Kim and I and my mom and dad when we were younger, always opening your home to us. It was really nice. It was good always having the family together. And I know Denise and I don't come that often anymore, but we do appreciate it there. Love you. Happy 80th.
Love you. Bye-bye.
Hello, Aunt Gert. It's Greg Sheridan. Just want to wish you a happy 80th birthday. Just so glad that we had met years ago and our families have become so close. And we really love everyone in your family. And I can say it's all because you came in and introduced yourself and into our store. And I just want to wish you a happy 80th birthday. I'm very happy to hear everybody's getting together for you, and I hope you have 80 more, because I heard the 125th is lit. You're gonna love it. I might not be around myself, but I hope to make it. Bye. Happy birthday.
I love Aunt Gert because she hugs me so much. And I love Aunt Gert because she hugs me so much. She's so pretty. And I love her because she lets us get toys and stuff.
And what do you want to say to her?
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aunt Gert. Thank you for everything that you do for us. We can't wait to celebrate with you.
Happy birthday, Kitty. Tommy. I love that.
You ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday!
Happy birthday! Happy birthday!
Love you.
Love you so much.
Murphy, this is Audrey, Miss Jane as you used to call me. My favorite thing about you is your humor and the fact that you are so caring. You are always considerate of other people. My favorite memory is the times when we went to school at Nichols and your car had no heat and we kept warm with the army blankets. We had such fun together. Love you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Aunt Gert.
We love you.
Absolutely.
We miss seeing you. We're so glad that God brought us together, and we hope you have an awesome year.
And thank you so much for your inspiration and your spunk and your wonderful hospitality.
And your humor.
Can't believe you're turning 80. You don't seem like you're older than 50. So this is Ben and Cherish wishing you happy birthday all the way from Golden, Colorado, and we hope you have a great and wondrous day.
Happy birthday, Aunt Gert.
We love you, Aunt Gert.
Love the pink bra.
From the Laportas, this is all 4 of us together. We love you and all our special memories of you and Montauk and your beautiful family that you share with us.
You give meaning to that family. You
Happy
are
birthday.
That family.
Hello, Aunt Gert. I'm sending you a video to wish you happy birthday, and I wish I was at the party. Michelle and I couldn't make it, but we're thinking about you and giving our love. I just wanted to say thank you for all your generosity over the years with Montauk and having everybody come to, as a family, come to the beach. That's a great enjoyment. Also, thank you for being a friend to my mother and introducing her to my father. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that introduction. I'll definitely come out this summer and see you, but again, I wanted to give you our love and thank you, our gratitude. So have a good time, have fun, enjoy the company, and please take pictures. Love you. Bye.